poppin', I'm a blossom. I don't need a Batman to my Robin. I'm official, on a Gotti. You can hear the vroom vroom in my Rari. I'm not sorry, no, I'm not sorry. It's official, I'm a problem. I done made it this.
Hey Royals, welcome back to my channel. As you all see by the title, today's video is going to be a productive entrepreneur life. Productive entrepreneur vlog. Why do I keep forgetting my lines? We are in the car. Currently, what I'm doing right now doesn't matter, but soon we're gonna go to the post office. You guys may remember me in this exact outfit. Super fab, I know. This is a new video. It's the same day though, so we're gonna go ahead and drop off the packages that I completed today. I'm at work currently, but I'm editing today's video. Video is like 3 hours. It was like 3 hours unedited. So far I think I got it down to like an hour and like maybe 30 minutes. That's my life right here, right now. So I'll come back on here once we get to the post office to drop off these packages, and then I will see you all later. I am recording of a wholesale order today as well as a separate video, so I'm not sure when exactly I'll see you all again, but I will be seeing you. So we're making our way into the post office. Oh no, almost dropped one. Yeah, that one's kind of heavy. Thank you.
Heavy is my middle name.
You're so funny. All right, go ahead. Thank you. To the left. I'm currently walking around Michael's looking for inspo for the table. The only thing that I kind of thought about was like these ribbons, but I don't know exactly what for, but they're cute for another idea. Wink wink. So yeah, just thought I'd take you guys along. Before we press the shirts, I just want to open some packages with you guys so you can see what I got for the pop-up table. Before you guys think I overdid another Amazon purchase, just know this is mostly business. One thing is pleasure. So I have this acrylic business card holder so that I can set my business cards on the table and it'll look cute. Honestly, don't know what these are. Oh. Apparently I also got an additional 3 business card stands, or 4, which I didn't mean to, so that's great. I got this acrylic desk stand. It's like this, and I figured it would be cute if I could just like write my products and then my prices next to it. So we'll see how it goes. If not, I'll be at Michael's figuring something else out. I got some additional glass dropper bottles. When I was telling you all that I had a hard time fitting my sweatshirts into my clear poly mailers, I got some larger ones, so we'll test those out. If not today, in another vlog. This is not important. This is for my wholesale order. Same thing. So in this box I have some picture frames, because another idea that I had was I could go ahead and print out my business logo and put them into these gold frames and set them up on the table. And if the acrylic stand didn't work out with the prices, I also figured that I can go ahead and type up a nice paper and put my products as well as the pricing on into one of these frames as well. The frames are gold. So yeah, I have a few frames in there. And then last but not least, we have this. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm gonna have to check my tracking on my phone. Hopefully I remember to order it. But anyway, this right here, I decided to get yet another heat press. We love that for me. Got another heat press because this one is like portable more so. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. It's a lot smaller And I figured for sweatshirts it would be better for me to use this, just because I'll be able to just like kind of lift it and put it down on top of it instead of trying to stuff the t-shirt under the 2 plates for the heat press. This is what it looks like. It's so cute. It looks like Cricut's heat press, but it's different. And reading the reviews, I heard that this one is better than Cricut, and apparently it was cheaper too. So if anyone's interested, I'll put the link in the description box. But this is her. I think they also sent like some vinyl designs just because, so that was nice to press on. That's so cute. I'm about to go ahead and put this stuff up into my inventory closet or wherever it's supposed to go, and then we'll come back and actually press on the designs that we just peeled. Hey Royal, so it's the day of the pop-up shop, and so I'm currently working on a wholesale order, so that you all can probably hear right now, and some last minute thinking. And I was like, why don't I offer like on-demand custom tees? Because you guys know, when I was doing my unboxing yesterday, I showed you all my new ting, you know, and that's literally perfect. I'm truly trying to do my best to like get rid of these short sleeve shirts. I haven't really been promoting or doing anything new or different, but I need to. So yeah, that's just my little idea. Take you guys along so you can see the behind the scenes, everything. And yeah, we're just gonna get it. Okay, so I'm done with the wholesale order. Everything, all this 20 shea butters. I believe it's like 4 or 5 different scents. So everything's in there, everything's separated. And then this is how I top it off. And there's also a simple chapstick in there. So I'm about to go ahead and tape this up, and then we're going to move on to getting prepared for the pop-up shop. I went ahead and cleaned this out, and then I put all of my like lip balms in here. I'm thinking about doing mini shea butters, mini whips. Thinking about bringing some mini whips so they could be like a little bit cheaper. And then also some large ones too if people will want that. Then I'm going to bring some blank t-shirts, some blank hoodies. I'm going to bring some pre-printed t-shirts, pre-printed hoodies. And just do it like that. And I'm gonna bring my poly mailers, my side stickers. I already showed you guys my business card holder. So that's what it's looking like. So we got, boom, 2 acrylic things right there. I think the other clear ones that y'all saw me open up in the unboxing, I think those were supposed to be for my thank you cards, but they're way too small. So improvise, I may just use this. Hold on, have them chilling like this, you know, boom boom boom, like that. That's cute, that's cute. Okay Tati, we see you coming together right before our eyes. Let's see how this works because I'm really unsure. Oh, I think I just figured it out. Yep, so this is that stand, and it just stands like this. But what I am confused about is like, does this come out? Like, how do I write on it? I don't know. I gotta see. This is just a slight preview. So it starts at 4 o'clock. It's 41 minutes away, so I'm gonna leave out by 3 p.m. I'm still trying to decide if there is gonna be anything different I would like to bring other than the shirts, the lip balms, the shea butters. I'm gonna think about what sells the most on my site, you know. That's the only way to do it. Oh, I know I'm gonna bring some body oils like in the 4-ounce bottles, so I'm gonna prep those. And I'm thinking about bringing the rest of my necklaces and just have them pre-boxed already. That's what we're thinking about so far. I have to go over to my parents' house. I'm gonna go when I drop the order off, because I have to go to my parents' house to basically pick up my tablecloth that I ordered that just came. I'm wishing that I would have gotten a raffle, like some raffle tickets, which my dad might have some. Matter of fact, let me call him and ask. He didn't answer, so yeah, I'm starting to become excited, especially when I got the idea about like the print custom t-shirt on demand, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, that is a banger. Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead, and I'm about to probably shower, get dressed, or at least change, and then figure out what's to come. Oh, I know what else I gotta do. So I'm gonna bring all of my jewelry. I'm about to box everything up, and I'm gonna bring my journals. I'm really just trying to give myself an idea of how everything looks. That's why I'm setting it up. So the journals fit in here perfectly. So I'm gonna bring some journals and just have them chilling in these little things like this. This is how they look. So far things are looking good, so I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I told you guys that I got these picture frames, so about to go get on my computer and basically make up the sheets for these. I'm gonna print out one that just straight up has my logo, and then I'm gonna print out a price list sheet, and then I'm gonna print out, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the third one. Maybe like meet the CEO. Yeah, maybe a meet the CEO. I think that'll be cute. Girl, get it together. The thing I'm most excited about though is the like custom print on demand. Like, that's lit. I do need to stop at the store, but when I leave the house, I'm gonna leave and do everything at once. I need to go to the Dollar Tree and get some bags. I forgot about bags. I'm gonna bring some boxes, get some bags, and I actually want to make like some stickers, like actually have my Cricut do some stickers for me. And I'm thinking that may honestly be it. I want to have everything figured out by 12. It's currently 10:44. Have to be to the post office by, I believe they close at 2 o'clock today, either 12 or 2. So hopefully by the time I have everything figured out, which honestly should be before that, done by 12, leave out the house, go to go get my tablecloth, go to the post office to drop off the order, and then also, what else did I want to do? Oh, go to Dollar Tree to pick up the other stuff, and then I might stop at Michael's. It just all depends. I'm just trying to get an idea of like what it is that I want, what it is that I need. I've been trying to like watch some pop-up shop videos, but I was genuinely confused. So I think it'll be best if I just go based off of like not looking at stuff, because I haven't gotten any ideas, because typically when people did their pop-up shop, they didn't actually record that. Anywho, I will be back. Also,
High and I'm floating, I'm never this open, but you make me wanna try. Lost in the moment, I'm gone and I know it. I could do this all night. I'm sliding over, I know you like me, inching closer, feeling bolder. Might not believe me, but I'm sober. What? Hold the Bacardi, Tito's and Jack. I don't need that. Ain't no drink will get me this drunk. Ain't no thing will get me this flush. Better call an Uber, cause I'm buzzing, crushing, heartbeat rushing. Got me.
so I have everything here priced for how everything that I want to sell so far. I'm not going to download this yet just because I want to see if there's anything that I want to add to it, and I still have yet to decide what I'm going to put in the third one. So I did price list, meet CEO, and I was going to just do a logo one, but since I have my logo on all of them regardless, I was like, maybe that's not necessary. I'll keep thinking on that, but in the meantime, in between time, I'm about to just clean up a little bit, change, and then probably head out so I can go get all of the rest of stuff that I need, like bags. So to give you all an example, this is how the price list turned out. I still have to frame 2 more, but this is just a sunset. I'm trying to stay up on my iPhone. I be wishing that I could see mail trucks and be like, here.
You can't. I'll do that.
You can't give a mail truck a package. You can? You can?
Well, oh, you
like
said a mail truck? Yeah. You know, we gave it to a dude like a month ago.
Really?
Yeah, we just explained to him. It was a funny email. I was like, wait, hold up, I'll be right back. He just went talking to the dude. The dude was like, oh, for sure. Email was like, yeah. He said, bro, I got you. Like, I'm gonna just take them all. Then all of them delivered too, quick. Yeah, all of them delivered and stuff like that. It just depends on probably who you get too.
Yeah.
Because my mom, she always used to do that back in the day. Always, like when we was in a rush and see someone delivering mail, she'd be like, oh, can you, especially do it when they buy their truck.
Oh.
You know, because if you do it when they just walking, they'll be like,
no.
They're not gonna hold the package while they doing their route. But if you see them buy their truck, go do it so they can put it down in their truck.
I actually never knew that. I knew you could set up to have them like pick it up from your house, but I know they like charge for that.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if like that was the same. All right, you guys. So I'm currently en route to the post office to take the package, the wholesale order, like I was telling you, and then we also brought down a box full of the stuff for the pop-up shop, but it's not everything. But I just figure it would be best to bring down the stuff that I don't need to work on, so that's one less thing I have to worry about. So when I get back to the house, honestly, the only thing that I'll have to do is print print on stuff, container up some body butter, some body oils. I'm saying only, like it's not a lot, but yeah, so that's the stuff. Now it's time to just do like the leg work. I'll of course keep you guys updated. It's currently 12:11. Like I told you guys, the goal is for me to leave out by 3 p.m. Alrighty, so we're about to go into the post office. So I will see you guys. I'm not gonna take y'all out because I don't feel like removing you from the dock and putting you back. But I'm gonna show y'all the package.
So y'all know it's being shipped off.
Yeah, because I don't like that. I don't like to be called a liar. So yeah, and I use my Crown Collections tape by Envision Her Designs. We're about to go drop this package off. Hey guys, so I'm currently heading out on my way to the pop-up shop. On the way there, and I'm excited, I'm nervous. I'm excited, I'm nervous. Like, I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need.
That's the lights.
Please
turn right onto Lee Road.
What I don't have is, please tell me. Anywho, y'all, yeah, so I guess I will see you guys when we get there. I'm probably about to vlog for my other my weekly vlog now. I'll see y'all in a little bit.
See me poppin', I'm a blossom. I don't need a Batman to my Robin. I'm official on a Gotti. You can hear the vroom vroom in my Rari. I'm not sorry, no, I'm not sorry. It's official, I'm a problem. I done made it this far. I'm not sorry, I'm not sorry, I'm not sorry, I'm not sorry, but you gonna be sorry. I'm not sorry, no, I'm not sorry, no, I'm not sorry.
We are out to eat after the pop-up shop. Hey you guys, so I just came from the pop-up shop. I did film like some very slight, like I think one slight clip of just what the setup kind of looks like, and I didn't even get to show y'all everything because I had the table, and then off to the side I had like my my new heat press, and I also had my Cricut and just everything that I needed so I can do on-demand custom tees, and I did. I'm just so happy. My friends came out to support. Shout out to Kayla, shout out to Emo, shout out to Ime. Came out, supported, bought some, took pictures. Okay, I looked a mess, but and then yeah, I just had such a good time. So shout out to my dad also for like offering the opportunity. I kind of want to explain to you guys a little bit of like, I won't exactly say I was worried, but I was low-key worried because like it's a boxing event and like my business is just all cutesy and pink and girly, you know what I mean? So it's just like, girl, like, and I knew that there were mainly going to be men there, so I'm like, how am I gonna like make it shake? Hey Royals, excuse my appearance. As you guys can see, it's giving glass skin, but it's really, I made my very first like peel off mask, so I'm trying it on. I also just got my monthly reminder that I'm not with child, so, but anyway, I came on here because I was editing my vlog, well, editing this vlog, and I wanted to just basically finish it off like I told you guys I would. So let me explain the pop-up shop and how everything went and how I felt afterwards, how I felt during, why I didn't get footage, etc. So basically, when I first got there, and I remember I was telling you guys like I wanted to leave out by 3 o'clock because it started at 4. I was so wrong. My dad wanted me to get there by 4. Doors opened at 5, but the fight show didn't start until 6. So when I got there, people were already there. I did end up leaving out late. I ended up leaving at 3:40. Got there. I didn't set up immediately when I got there just because like I was trying to help out, because although I'm there to like do a pop-up shop, it's also my dad's event. My mom was like there as well, working the door. Eventually my sister came with her camera and she was taking like pictures of the event and stuff. My brother would have came, but he had a football game in West Virginia, so it would have been just too much for him to drive down after his game. So like basically like it's still a family event, so I'm trying to like help. My cousin was also there. He was being a commentator, so he was like helping me like bring all this stuff up. I had so much stuff. So when I first was leaving out of the apartment, like at that point I was like, oh my goodness, like I was kind of overwhelmed because I'm like, I had 4 huge boxes full of stuff. Now that's my first mistake. If I'm giving tips, that was my first mistake. I brought literally everything, but I'm gonna keep explaining. Like it wasn't bad, but I'm just gonna keep explaining. So I brought everything. I brought like all the shea butters that I whipped up, which was about 10 to 15, and then additional like 4-ounce ones as well. That stuff I'm gonna put onto my site for sale. The mini whips, they're typically $7. I'm gonna put them on my site for like $5. And then the sweet cinnamon pumpkin shea butters, I'm gonna put those on my site for maybe like $8 or $10 or something like that. Try to put those on my site today, so if anybody's interested, they can get it. The 4-ounce shea butters, they're scented like 24 cent 24. When I tell y'all, well, I'm gonna just keep explaining anyway. So boom, so like I said, I was trying to help basically like set up and stuff, so I wasn't like already setting things up, which also made me a bit anxious because I'm just like, I still don't really know how it's gonna look, whatever. So we go ahead and get my table out. I set everything up. Now at first, the theater that we were in, as you guys saw, is huge. It was called like the Goodyear Theater or something. So I went ahead and set up the table, and you guys saw I was upset because my tablecloth was not big enough, and like that tablecloth literally was $45 on Amazon. So I'm like, why is this tablecloth? I don't care if it's reusable. Why is it not big enough? Even though I probably should have looked at like the sizing of it. That's like the last thing that was on my mind, but I was mad about that. But my cousin was like, oh, just diamond it, and I was like, say less. Another thing that you guys should know, because I know typically when you do a pop-up shop, you have to pay to have a table. Well, of course, I didn't personally have to pay to have a table because it was my dad's event, and he just was like, oh, you should just come and put up a table and like have like a pop-up shop, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, bet. So I didn't have to pay. So when you think about that and like profit, that plays into effect as well, you know what I mean? When I got there, after I set up, I was like, okay, like this is cute. My mask is starting to tighten up a little bit. So I set everything up, and now mind you, where I was set up, my dad also had a table right next to it. You guys kind of seen it a little bit in the clip when I was showing the table. He like I told you guys, he owns a boxing gym, and that's why he threw the boxing event. People came from like all over, I don't want to say all over the world, but people were coming from like different states. People were there from Georgia, Philly, like just based off like a few people that I talked to. Like people were coming from like all over to see their people fight. So yeah, my dad had a table right next to me. He was selling like his gym's apparel, like sweatbands, hoodies, boxing shoes, boxing shorts, wrapping tape and stuff like that, etc. And then behind us there was like a concession stand of our own. So my dad had a sponsor who provided like a bunch of chips, Gatorades, waters, candy, and we were just selling everything for $1. There was a man that my dad had there to like work that, but he was so busy trying to like watch the boxing event that basically I ended up working my table, his table, and the concession stand. I'm just explaining to you guys right now why I didn't end up filming as much. So what kicked off my sales, I started to tell you guys this story. This lady, she came over to buy something, I'm thinking, from the concession stand, which that was the cool part about me being next to the concession stand, because I feel like if I was anywhere else, it probably would have been hard for people to just stop and be like, hey, like, what's this? So she went and bought something from the concession stand. Right after she bought something from the concession stand, she looked at my table and she was like, oh, like, what's this that you have? And I was just like, oh, like, this is my business. And she was like, okay. Like, it was so funny because like she was listening to me, but like she was, you could also tell she was like, you know, just like kind of picking up the products, like, okay, that smells good, and like, you know, moving down the line. So I mean, moving down my table, just picking up different products. And like she picked up the Caramel Rose body oil. She picked it up and she smelled it. She was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, that's my Caramel Rose body oil. I just started telling her like the ingredients. So she's like, I want 2 of those. I was like, okay. Like, I'm like, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it. So that was my first, like, I guess official sale. Not really. When I first got there, before I even set up the table, my cousin, he'd been trying to get in contact with me to buy a shea butter. So he was my first purchase. That was the first time, like, once my table was set up, that somebody came over and bought something. So she bought 2 oils. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I was like, thank you so much. And she was like, oh, what else are you selling? Like, and I just gave her a price list because I actually ended up printing off 2. Gave her the price list, so she walked away. I bagged her stuff up. I put them in the cute little bags and I labeled everything, and I took it over to her and I'm like, thank you so much. She was like, no problem. So then someone came up and they were like, oh yeah, my cousin said you had some like type of oil or something. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So, okay, yeah, I want that. She ended up buying the oil from me, and me and her were talking. She was from Atlanta and stuff, and she was talking about how she was about to have a pop-up shop. So I'm like, that was cool. The original lady, she came back. She didn't even look this time. She walked up, she was like, I want to buy a shea butter. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I have an 8-ounce one. This one is like sweet cinnamon pumpkin, and then I have a 4-ounce one. That one is scent 24. And then she's like, okay. So she picked it up, she didn't even smell it, and she was like, and I was like, yeah, that's the one. I'm like, that one is like sweet cinnamon pumpkin. I'm like, if you're interested in that, in those scents. She was like, girl, I don't care, I just really enjoy patronize. And I was like, thank you so much, that's so nice. Then she picked up scent 24. You guys remember the scent that I dropped for my birthday? She picked it up and she smelled it. She was like, oh my god, this smells so good. And I'm like, thank you. I'm like, that's my scent 24. I dropped it for my birthday collection. She was like, I want one of these. And I'm like, okay, thank you so much. So then she left. At this point, my friends came, they supported me. Like, they bought a custom hoodie that I made on the spot, a Hustle Sold Separately shirt that I also made on the spot, 2 bonnets, a journal, some chapstick, and I think that's it. But there may have been more. So they bought all that stuff, which is really nice. Then someone else came over and bought like two 8-ounce shea butters. And somebody came, so they basically, another lady came and she was like, oh yeah, my cousin told me that you had like a oil, like a perfume oil. She's like, girl, it smells so good, like I need that. So she came and got that or whatever. She put it on, and when she put the oil on, she was like, oh yeah, and also like she was telling me about the oil, and that girl, that smells so good too. So she wanted the oil, so she got the oil. And at this point, you guys, like, I was just so happy because honestly, like I was telling you guys on the vlog that once I got there, I wanted to like sit down, journal, and write down like an expectation. And in my head, I really planned to do that, but like I said, when I got there, I kind of just flown straight into action, so I was unable to actually take the moment to do that. I was not able. In my head, I remember like when I was in the car, I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, I would be happy if I even made $100, because I'm going to a male dominant like event, you know what I mean, like, and I'm coming up here with my pink tablecloth, you know, like and that's the reason I had the Hustle Sold Separately shirt laid out, because that's something that I felt catered to men, you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know, they can pick up on that. So, and this guy did come over, he was like, oh my goodness, like this shirt is so raw, this shirt is raw, like I want that, what size is it, what size do you have? I'm like, I got them all, baby, got them all. So he wants to come over and like get one, but then he was like, how much are they? I told him, he's like, okay, bet. Another lady, I think 2 more ladies came over and bought shea butters. So at this point, I'm happy. Like I still have yet to like count money. People have PayPal me, Zelle me, gave me cash, you know. So I'm literally all over the place, working my stuff, working my dad concession stand, working his table, just doing everything. And my friends were there to support me, and it was just like such good vibes, right? So by the end, I ended up making over like a little bit over $300, which again I was so happy about. I was there like with my actual table, I was there for less than 2 hours. As I'm editing this clip, I'm realizing it's coming off a little bit like I'm being extra when I'm explaining like my sales, but the reason that I'm breaking it down to you in this way is to just really get across to you that that first lady really blessed me. Like she sent like 5 different people over to me, and she came back, and I didn't even say in the video, but she came back for a 3rd time and was like, I'm not done. Like, so that's what I'm saying. I had such a good experience in person, and like I feel like if I was in a place where there were more women, then it would do amazing. Like, come on. Even my mom told me that after I left, like she said 2 to 3 guys came over and asked about the t-shirt, the Hustle Sold Separately. So because I did leave early, because at that point I was like, you know what, I feel good, let me go. I had such a long week, y'all know that. So yeah, I just want to say that really quickly. And I felt like that was really good for me to make like a little over $300 in less than 2 hours. Like I was super satisfied, and I just like literally want to do another one like this weekend, which I can't, or I could, but not good. So I'm thinking about like putting together some sort of like hosting thing for like a pop-up shop. I think that would be really nice. I really enjoyed the experience, and I would love to do it in a environment where I know the people like are coming out to support me, you know what I mean, like in an environment where they'll be expecting my products, and in an environment where like, you know, there'll be more diversity, you know what I mean. Like this was a perfect first experience, and I'm so grateful, I'm so happy. Like I was so nervous, and a part of me almost wanted to be like, okay, I'm just not going to do it, but I had said it, so I'm like, I have to do it, I'm going to do it. Such a good experience, such great vibes. I felt like it was successful. Like you guys were asking me if I sold out. No, y'all, because I literally brought like 30 shea butters, 50 chapsticks, all my bonnets. Like I literally brought everything. It was OD. Okay, so yes, that was my pop-up experience. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, you can ask them down below. If you guys are new, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, comment down below any questions, comments, concerns, video suggestions, all that good stuff. Emoji of the day. Instead of emoji of the day today, if you guys could comment down below and tell me your favorite favorite self-care act. Do you enjoy reading? Do you enjoy going to the salon and getting a manicure? Like, just tell me that. Really appreciate you guys. And like I said, this was my first time like I made my very own like peeling mask, and it's doing well, so I'm excited. I'm gonna test it out for a little bit before I add it to my site, you guys. But yes, this is real, this is me, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.